So we're on location, and the home that we've been hired to shoot is just in behind me. Right now it's midday, and most of the light is actually on the side of the house, which isn't ideal. We want more or less the light to be on the front of the house for that hero exterior shot. Today, because we're gonna be on site for a while, we're gonna pop out a little bit later on when the light's more around this side to shoot that front exterior. When we do that exterior, we wanna make sure that we compose a shot that tells the story of the home and includes some of the design elements. In terms of where we're gonna shoot from, we're a little bit limited because there's a lot of trees around. It's gonna be something in this area that we're gonna end up shooting. But for now, let's jump inside and we'll do our walkthrough. Wow. Looking around this space, this is sort of like a separate formal dining room, and it's just off the foyer where we walked in. The stairs lead up to the second floor here, so we're gonna wanna try to connect that to show that you walk in and we have this living space, and then we go right upstairs. I'm thinking maybe from this side over here, I'm definitely gonna wanna shoot something in this direction. We only have a limited amount of time on site, so if there's certain rooms that I know are gonna kick my ass, I'm gonna make sure that I spend a little bit more time in there, and I try to make up the time somewhere else in the home. So I'm always thinking that when I walk into the house, it's one of the first things I do. Remembering that this shoot's not so much about the decor. It's easy to get hung up on those kind of details, but we're really trying to tell the story of the home, the actual design of the home, some of the features, for example, like this cutaway through the stairs here and these cool windows, the fireplace, all that stuff. Those are all things that are staying here when the house sells. As I'm walking through, I'm also thinking about composition. What am I trying to show? Even thinking where am I going to put lights? Again, that's just sort of all in the back of my mind as I'm going through. So let's try to move through here and we'll have a look at the rest of the space. I'm noticing that it's a fully open floor plan. It's one giant space that's broken up into essentially a dining room, a living room, and then a kitchen. In a space like this, it's important to break it down or chunk it down. With the living room, what I want to do is I want to try to connect this space to the kitchen. How do we do that? We use visual anchors so that they know where they are. It's not a super wide shot where things are stretched out and the perspectives are all weird. The only problem with our dining room is I'm noticing this big beam is a massive design detail of this big open space. It's very in your face and it's going to be somewhere down in the middle of our frame. So we have to decide whether we shoot around it or we include it. Some of the other things we got to be careful of is with hanging fixtures. Sometimes they stack up. So we're going to run through all that stuff in this tutorial to try to show you those best compositions, to show you how to get those hero shots. Looking at this space right now, there's a lot of cool things happening here. We have this amazing backsplash. We have these super high-end appliances. Again, this stuff's staying with the house. We're going to make sure we capture everything. I'm just going to explore over here a little bit. Looks like we have a powder room here as well. Just like everything in this house, I mean, I've only been in here for a few minutes looking around, but amazing design. This powder room, while it's small, it's no exception, so we have to highlight that as well. I have a really great solution to shoot these really tight bathrooms that I think you're going to love. So let's head upstairs and have a look. What I like to do when I walk into a room like this is I like to just literally stand in every corner and then mentally compose a shot. Right now I can see the French doors that lead outside. In this scenario we have a fireplace over here. We want to try to connect the space and show how the master bathroom is attached. And that's going to have to be done by shooting multiple angles. From this corner I can see some of the bed in this alcove, how the bed tucks in behind and there's this wallpapered area here. And I can also see the vanity in the bathroom. So smart compositions, tighter compositions, connecting the spaces, telling a nice, cohesive, tight story is what we're trying to do. So we're gonna do at least 2 shots in here, definitely at a minimum, and then you gotta check out this bathroom. This shower looks like some riverbed stone in the bottom there. The vanity looks like it's some kind of a reclaimed barnwood, and there's like this brushed aluminum at the bottom. These homeowners worked hard to prep this house for the shoot today. But of course, they were using this bathroom this morning and these bottom drawers are slightly open. So Again, a mental note, just push that stuff in, straighten out these bath mats. That's just little tiny things that are really gonna make your photos that much better, and then your attention to detail, your client's gonna notice that stuff. One thing I will note is that we don't shoot the toilet. We can indicate maybe by composing and showing a little bit of the doorway that leads into where the toilet is over here, but the story is this bathtub, the story is the vanity. All that being said, I think we've done a pretty thorough walkthrough of the home. We've identified where we might place some lights, a rough shot list, and then I think it's about time to get the gear going and take some shots. So let's get on it.